Hi everyone, it's Mel here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a tag video and it's called the Luxury Addict Tag. Now you guys probably have seen this all around YouTube, and I was tagged by the lovely Pay from Daria the Bagaholic. You need to check out her channel because she has got the most amazing handbags. I will leave her link down below. So thank you for tagging me, and I will get right into it. Now if you see me referring to my phone once in a while, I'm just looking at the questions. The first question is, what was your first designer piece? So my first designer piece is actually this little baby here, which is the Louis Vuitton pochette. It is in amazing condition. I have to say the quality of LV back then, I don't know, I mean, it's still good quality now, but I bought this 19 years ago and it is perfect. The patina is this lovely dark brown color, and I still use it today. I love it. And you know, I was looking at it, and look, I still even have the original box. Look what the dust bag used to look like. And I even had the receipt, and I was looking, and look, they had like this purpley ribbon back then too. Look at their stickers back then as well. And I was looking at this receipt and I'm like, you know what? I should have invested in like something more expensive, because back in 1999, this was 210 Australian dollars. So it's almost triple the price now. So I'm like, should have bought something else back then. But that was my first designer piece. So I have been, you know, in love with designer pieces for so long. And I remember saving and saving and saving for this. And when I got this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my baby. And I used it quite a lot. So that is my first designer piece. So the second question is, what do you consider your best investment? Now, my interpretation of best investment was, if I was to sell the bag, could I get my money back for it? That's how I defined the question. And so my answer is probably going to be very, very similar to a lot of other answers. And my answer is I would say my Chanel Classic Flaps or my Chanel Boy. So I've got, this is my Chanel Jumbo. It is actually in lambskin. And I know that if I sell this now, I would make more money than what I paid for it when I bought it 5 years ago. I also think that in terms of Chanel, even the boy bag, my boy bag, which I only bought earlier at the start of this year, that if you have a look at boy bags on the pre-loved market, it retains its value really well. I've seen ones that are in excellent condition that are pretty much the same price or just below retail price at what they're currently retailing at. So I would say in terms of what I can get back, it would definitely be my Chanel Jumbo or my Chanel Boy bag. Now, in terms of best investment, in terms of you know, what I use the most, it is actually just my Chanel card case. I use this little guy every day. Even, I mean, in all my smaller bags, I just use him as like a wallet because, you know, you can fit cash and quite a lot of cards, and there's quite a lot of room in there. And it's just, because it's in the caviar, it's really durable. So in terms of cost per use, I've, you know, used this guy a lot. The third question is, what is your criteria when looking to buy a piece? Now, I'm really simple in terms of the criteria I have. Because I started my collection like 19 years ago, I just look to see, is the piece that I want to get, is it different? Am I adding something to my collection? Do I have, like, just say I want to buy, you know, a black clutch. I would look at my collection and say, okay, what have I got that's in a similar size or similar shape? And, you know, I just want to be able to add to my collection. My taste is quite varied. So sometimes it's not always, am I going to be able to resell this? Sometimes you just fall in love with a bag, and you know the bag, if you are going to sell it later on, you're probably not going to get your money back for it. But for me, I definitely have the bags that I invest in, which I consider my Chanel, a lot of my classics, the boy bags. And then I've got sometimes pieces that I know that are not forever pieces, but they just make you happy, and you look at them and you feel happy, and for that period of your life, you absolutely adore them. So for me, it's just, do I love it? Does it make me happy? And does it add to my collection? Is it something that I have that I don't have, and I want because it just adds another element to my collection? So that's the answer to that question. The fourth is, what has been your stupidest, most regrettable purchase? I would have to say my most regrettable purchase, I don't know if it's stupid. At the time, I didn't think it was stupid, but I'm a sucker for sales. Okay, I'm a sucker for sales, and I'm a bit of a shoeaholic. So, whenever they're in Australia, there's these Boxing Day sales, and sometimes, the savings can be ridiculous. And so there was a designer store, and they were having, 70% off their designer shoes. It's things from a couple of seasons ago, so it's not in season. And I bought these pair of Sergio Rossi heels, and they look like that. And they are actually in a dark blue suede. And yes, the heel is that tall. It is massive. It is chunky. And I thought, you know what? It's got a platform. It's not going to be too bad. I like it because it's a little bit different. And I have worn them once. They were so cheap. They were 70% off. They were the last pair. Whenever they say, oh, it's the last size, last color, your pair, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, so girls, that wasn't such a smart purchase for me. I can't really walk in these now. I don't buy heels this tall. I probably can walk in them a little bit, but I think, yeah, I don't think I really like them anymore. So that was probably my most regrettable purchase. And so if we go on to the next question. Sorry, I just lost my spot. Next question is, if you have sold any of your luxury goods, have you ever had seller's regret? Now, I've sold a few pieces. I haven't sold a lot from my collection, but everything that I have sold, I haven't regretted. I've probably only sold maybe 5 things. So I'm a little bit of a hoarder. That goes with shoes and with clothes, much to my husband's dismay. But the ones that I have sold, I really do think about it. So I haven't regretted any of that. So that's been good. And number 6 is, what is a piece that you think everyone needs or should have? Okay, for me, it's very easy. I absolutely adore Chanel earrings. So I think every girl needs to own a pair of Chanel earrings. They are so classic. They've been around for years and years and years. I have shown you my Chanel earring collection. If you are interested in watching that, I'll link them down below as well. But just a classic pair. It doesn't even have to be the ones with diamantes. I've got this pair here, which I will show a close-up as well. And they're just really sweet little studs. I'll insert a close-up pic. And they just go with everything. Don't think Chanel earrings are only for an occasion. Wear them with your denim as well. They just dress up any outfit, and I think you can incorporate them in your everyday. So I think everyone needs to own a pair of Chanel earrings. And number 7 is, what is a piece that you think is overhyped? There's no one particular piece that I think is overhyped. And the thing that I think in general was probably a little overhyped was the whole micro nano bag trend. Now, I think it's the most fun trend. You see articles in, all the magazines, and you see all the bloggers styling it, and you think, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And even I got caught up in it. I'm like, you know what? I want one of those, Yves Saint Laurent Sac de Jour nano bags, if that's how you pronounce it. And then when I actually went to have a look at it, I was like, it looks really, really cute, but it even looks tiny on my daughter. And so I think those bags, and even the little Fendi tiny, tiny little bag, I think they're adorable. I think they're so cute. But, another one of my criteria is, if it doesn't fit my iPhone 6 Plus, I don't get it. For a bag, I always carry my phone, so it needs to be able to fit in there. So I think the micro bag trend has been a little bit overhyped. And the final question is, what is next on your wish list? Now, this has been on my wish list for so long. But what I would really, really like is a Hermes Birkin or Kelly. Now, in Melbourne, the waiting list is closed. They haven't even opened it. Apparently in Sydney, the waiting list is like 5 years long. So the fact is that in Australia, it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. However, I am hoping I will be going to Paris in about a month. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that, you know, I'm very, very lucky and I can score one. But that is the thing on top of my wish list. I would love, love, love to get either a Kelly or a Birkin. So that's it for all the questions. Hope you guys all enjoyed listening to the luxury addict tag and my answers. I always love watching these type of videos because I love to see, you know, what others, you know, answers are. I will tag a couple of people. I will leave that in the description box. Thank you again, Pay, for tagging me. It was a lot of fun. I also want to tag anyone that hasn't done this, just to have a go as well. And let me know if you do tag, if you do this tag, because I love watching those videos as well. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in my next video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and have a great day. Bye.